Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, as usual, got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about, a lot of interesting things that need to be put out, and this time a big question that keeps on arising, keeps on being put out there, which is, when am I going to make my money? Is it when that day SHIBARIUM comes out, okay, or literally that week of SHIBARIUM, or do I make my money post SHIBARIUM, the era of, SHIBARIUM blossoming, growing, projects joining, and then you're making your money? And I'm going to actually be talking more about Bone here because I know the direct effect of Bone in comparison to, for example, Shiba Inu. I know a lot of you love Shiba Inu, but Shiba Inu is a completely different thing. Here it is more to do with the burning mechanism when it comes to Shiba Inu, but with Bone, it is the direct effect of it being used as the gas token. So a lot of you are asking me this question, and it's almost like, that you're like, I either go this way or the other way, and there's nothing in between. And it's absolutely ridiculous that some of you, are kind of turning a blind eye on the fact that you could actually create a very good game plan and actually diversify your portfolio in terms of how you're going to manage your cash outs. Okay, you got 10, 20, 30%, 40, 50. So I'm going in and I'm going to be hard on this, okay? So listen up and very honest with you. So a lot of you are probably expecting SHIBARIUM comes out, bang, $100. I doubt it. I really doubt it, okay? Very low chance, but never say never. But even if that happened, I think we just see like a massive line, a spike that would just, spike up for a few minutes and then go down. So when SHIBARIUM comes out, I believe that we could be hitting some nice numbers, okay? And anything that is nice at this point if it goes above $2, because we haven't even seen anything above $2 in a long time, okay? So for us, it's all exciting. $3, $4, $5, $10 would be amazing. But that is, the period where you could potentially take out some money to cover your investments, your initial investments, and then take out that extra little profit to make you happy and excited. So you're like, okay, so I didn't waste my time. Actually, I got in there and I, made some money. Put it this way, because there are going to be a lot of individuals out there that are like, oh, but have you actually got anything from Bone, or are you just sitting there and waiting? And then the rest of the money, you could just leave it and it could just carry on growing, carry on flourishing, blossoming, turning into a beautiful flower. That's how I like to describe it, okay? Because that's when a lot of transactions are going to be happening. A lot of Bone is going to be bought up. All it takes for a few projects to come in, buy up millions of Bone, and you're going to see how the price is going to go up. And then also, don't forget, the exchanges. The exchanges also have to list Bone. So a lot of them, the big ones, probably going to be doing after SHIBARIUM, because otherwise they would have already listed it. So post SHIBARIUM, it's probably going to be the time. That's going to give it that extra push. That's going to be a massive announcement. And then we're going to have social media jump in and go wild with it, okay? Absolute crazy with it. And I absolutely adore all the steps that we are going to go through, because these steps are going to help us carry on, giving it more enthusiasm, more interest, and keep on pushing the price. I'm talking about Bone, okay? So don't lose your focus. Everything's to do with Bone. So guys, if you are intelligent enough and wise enough, you want to create a game plan where you take advantage of one stage and then the second stage, okay? Those two stages, that SHIBARIUM release and post SHIBARIUM. But don't think that one of the stages is pre-SHIBARIUM, okay? Yes, the price could be going up. We could be getting little hints back and there. Interesting, okay? Very interesting stuff. But let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. We want to be there, SHIBARIUM or post-SHIBARIUM. You don't want to be pre-SHIBARIUM because you're investing into something that has, well, not investing. I mean, at this point, you're cashing out on something that has no utility. Because it still hasn't got a utility. Even though they made an announcement, it still hasn't got a utility, so it still hasn't seen its full potential. The only thing that you could be doing pre-SHIBARIUM is loading up, buying, loading up, going crazy in that sense. Not selling, okay, because you'd be making a big mistake, but actually loading up at this point. So really, sharpen and polish your game plan and see what you want to do. Don't freak out with everything that is going right now in the markets. You know, we've got SEC investigation. It hasn't hit us, okay? Hasn't touched us. It's touched the big exchanges. Yeah, they'll probably, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. They'll introduce a few regulations. These regulations will make it kind of, you know, a bit more transparent, maybe give them a tiny little bit more control, but that's it. You know, they'll back off. Eventually, it's one of those things that there's a drama and the drama always dies out. But the good thing about it is that it gave us the opportunity to load up because the prices are so cheap. I mean, I've never seen these type of prices in a long while, okay? So this really reminds me and gives me a lot of happiness and hope. And also, what can I say? I believe that as we are going further and as we are getting to a point where, you know, we are already ready to go to the moon, you should be very careful with all the scams and all the crap that is happening, all the links, the fake, the dodgy stuff that is being put out. Don't fall for it, okay? Don't trip over. Because if you trip over, you're going to lose everything. And it was so not worth it. You waited a long time. And don't ever regret, because you have the opportunity to load up at these prices, okay? And if you did trip up, guys, this is still very cheap. Very cheap. So if you did lose everything, then really do consider, because you could actually return everything and maybe actually make an extra profit on it. So taking everything into account of how amazing Bone is in terms of how limited it is, you know, and the fact that it still hasn't been listed, still doesn't have its utility, still has nothing, and still has to go through many things. And already, you know, people are sitting on profits because they were listening to me about a year ago, talking to you and telling you guys, this is, we're at 0.3. We are, you know, the cheapest and the biggest bargain prices ever. And some of you took advantage of it and you did great. Others obviously procrastinated, waited, and the price went up. Others waited for it to go down and it went up. So some of you missed out. So you don't want to miss out now. I mean, this is beautiful. And if you're worried about some Ethereum fees, guys, those fees are nothing compared to what you're going to be making and how far your Bone is going to be going. And afterwards, obviously, you're going to be able to use SHIBARIUM, because SHIBARIUM is going to just make everything so cheap for you, non-existent fees, I would put it this way. So I am very happy. I am going to be getting in touch, you know, with a lot of my friends and kind of making them aware of what is going on right now and to get them prepared. I know I have some of these, you know, friends that have invested and they came back. They weren't following any of the news. They don't know what's going on. They saw a low price. They freaked out. They're like, oh, gotta sell out. I'm like, listen, relax. This is why you need to be informed. If you are informed, you'll understand exactly where we are, where we stand, and what is going to happen. So as of now, as things are becoming very interesting, I need you to also comment down below. What do you believe in? Do you believe in the two options that we have? Or are you just going for option one, which is sell out exactly on that SHIBARIUM day and that's it once it spikes? Or are you going to wait for it? Or are you going like 50-50, 20-80, 30-70? But what is your game plan? You must have one. And which one do you think is going to have the biggest impact? So also don't forget to turn that notifications bell on, subscribe. Guys, we've got a lot of interesting content. Can't let you miss out on it. Most importantly, a big thank you to everyone. You know, I appreciate all the support and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.